Mountbatten-Windsor is right now facing a looming deadline to move out of the Royal Lodge.
Let's bring in Royal Editor for the Daily Mirror, Russell Myers in London town for us. Rusty, good morning to you. So how's it all going so far?
Well, morning, guys. Well, the countdown is very much on for Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor because there's a looming deadline and he's got to get out of his house very, very quickly because the King has not only dispatched of all his titles and his honours, he's managed to turf him out of his very salubrious 30-room mansion, Royal Lodge in the Windsor Great Park Estate. Absolutely gorgeous place. However, he had let it go to rack and ruin, so he was expecting a bit of his rent back that he'd paid, but he's not going to get a penny. So he's going to be dispatched over to Sandringham. He's got a new house to live in, which he's not too happy about. It's got to have a lot of work done to it, and it's not going to be the sort of fine quarters that he's used to.
Oh, what, does it have 31 bedrooms instead?
Well, it's definitely a mark down. I mean, it might be, you know, on the open market, it'd still be very, very nice. It's a 5-bedroom former farmhouse. It hasn't been used for a long, long time. There were pictures of Andrew scoping it out last week. It's in the sort of bowels of Sandringham where the royals go for Christmas. But definitely it's a big markdown for Andrew because he's not going to have any staff following him. He's not going to have a team of waiters and butlers following his every move. But, you know, this is part of what the King has decided. And a lot of people are saying it did take the royal family quite a few years to make that decision. So he's better off out in exile.
Nonetheless, he is out now. I mean, the guy makes my skin crawl, right? I also, can you confirm this? Is it true he's parted ways with his 72-strong teddy bear collection?
What is that? For a grown man?
Well, I know it seems to have gone from bad to worse for Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor, doesn't it? Because he did have a huge collection of teddies when he had his Buckingham Palace apartment just down the way from where the Queen used to reside. But he doesn't look like he's going to be taking them because there's not enough space in his new abode.
No, heaven forbid.
We have seen a lot of removal vans moving stuff out of Royal Lodge, putting him into a lockup in South London. I mean, it is a very big fall from grace for him, but maybe he'll sneak one or two in the removal vans just before he gets kicked out.
He'll need something to cuddle at
I
night.
reckon he just looks like a proper kind of sicko.
Is
that too much, Rusty? I mean, you can't obviously comment on the royal family.
I mean, you can comment, yes. I'll leave it up to you, Carl.
All right, well, what about Fergie? Where does this leave her?
Well, Fergie and Andrew have lived together for like the last couple of decades. They've been divorced since 1996, but they are, you know, sort of a very friendly, still on very friendly terms. But, you know, she has had her titles stripped away from her as well. So they won't be living together because it's not big enough, Andrew has said. So, but the problem is, that, you know, Fergie has been here a lot of times before, hasn't she? She's been exiled from the royal family. She's been bankrupt. She's been booted out in disgrace. She is an absolute master of reinvention. So wherever she finds herself, I think, you know, don't count Fergie out yet because the Americans certainly still love her and they like a comeback story. So maybe we'll see more of Fergie than Andrew.
I do feel sorry for their girls a little bit.
Yeah, the girls for sure.
Thank you, Rusty. We'll let you get some sleep, brother.
Rusty. Do you have
Cheers, guys.
Do you have any teddy bears, let alone 72? Why does he have 72 teddy bears?
There's a couple of things I have from childhood that I'm not going to go into right now.
You're a weirdo, aren't you?
Maybe like a little koala bear and stuff I still snuggle.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.